Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 1Game1Life. My name is Typo, and this is Crusader Kings 3 with the Argead Dynasty, part 91. And we are going to be taking a long time today, at least I will be, with a lot of edits. Because I want to get the Mongolian Empire to arrive in this episode. And if that means I have to sit here on camera and cut it out in between like 5 years of no activity, then we'll do that. I'll just clip in everything that's important. Rando, you told me you wanted to be Marshal. Say less. Let's get you in there. Perfect. Perfect. And your guardian is Pantolian. Do you already have 2 wards? I do. Okay. He's doing a good job with you so far. You're brave already. Hopefully we can recruit a Pyrrha once he turns 16. We can't recruit him right now because he's an unrelated child, but as soon as he becomes an adult, we'll make that play. Everything else looks like it should be good. You looks good. Diplomacy or learning still. Probably learning, but we'll see. Poor Nana. I miss you, Nana. Alright. Let's begin, I suppose. And I'll see you guys, yeah, throughout. Let the journey begin. Hit play. Alright, our feast actually started up pretty quickly. The lord over there is refilling a tightly grasped glass for the 3rd time since joined by their spouse. The relationship on the brink of collapse. That lady on the other side of the hall is keeping to the walls, avoiding all conversation as well as eye contact. The secret to keep safe. Everyone is hiding something. With the practiced eye, even the smallest details will show you the whole picture. They're wearing their shame so openly. You gain observant of details for 5 years. Hostile scheme resistance up, enemy hostile scheme success chance down, 100 intrigue lifestyle. Let's go! Here you go. We've never played as an intricate an elusive shadow before, so it's kind of dope. Baroness Alex is wounded and the injury runs deep. Severely injured, that's tough. I did everything that I could, ensuring that Galiko and Marina would be as far from each other as possible. It was not enough, and now they've come to blows in the middle of my feast. One of my guards is close to the brawl and looks to me for the order to intervene. Yeah, we'll talk about this later. Get that diplomacy out. Crusader is diplomatic. 26 is not bad at all. We can definitely run with that. Our vassal is still down because of Tyrant, right? Yeah, but it's coming down. Yeah, we've seen this one. What a great night. Anna becomes our friend. Our sister. That's a great person to have as a friend. Good personality. Ambitious, calm, and brave. I listen intently to desperate Prokopios as he carelessly reveals all manner of things. Distracted by trying to get one last drop from his tankard, he's oblivious to how carefully I'm paying attention. Once he realizes, he starts getting up. I'm only rambling. It's not true anyways. Any of it. They just happen to be very interesting ramblings. He tried to murder a guy. Whew. Alright, when can we leave this track? Because we only need 1 more perk. God, we can't leave till 1184. We were probably going to get an extra perk. As my guests leave, they seem to depart in good spirits. I'm also relieved to see that Chrysogenos, the other Chrysogenos, my grandson, not me, does not depart without saying farewell. We both know we'll be seeing each other again soon. What a man. And that is the feast. Daily constructed in Camarda. Good, good. And with that, it's all done. Great banquet in Byzantium. Finish the feast. Good to have Byzantium back after that huge mess up. Way to go, Chrysogenos. You've shown your ruling ability by taking Byzantium back when Nana couldn't. So, at least he's shown that, one way or another, in some ways it could definitely be argued he's a better ruler than Nana was ever going to be. So we got that going for us. Oh, let's hit play. Let's get back to it. The whole throne falls silent as my vassal Despotus Adoye enters triumphantly, followed by 2 struggled servants who are dragging a chained hyena. My lord, I present you a gift worthy of the mightiest ruler in the world. This magnificent beast was hunted in the jungle of Wassa, and now I offer it to you as a symbol of my devotion to your unparalleled power. I'm sure that my guests in the dungeon will love it. Oh no, the growling beast keeping this prisoner in check. Every prisoner in your cells. Oh my god. This is what he would do, though. Wow. Pet monster for 10 years. Put it in the dungeon. Jesus. Chrysogenos, you're a scary guy. One of my guards approaches with my courtier Argead in chains, trailing behind him. I caught Argead here in the process of sending sensitive information to foreign spies in Karagus. What should we do with her? Off with her head, obviously. This is what a dreadful ruler like us does. It's not even a tyrant act. You messed up. You side with the Basilius or you get offed. Nighty night. That's who Chrysogenos the wolf is. I arrived back at my castron after a long, lonely walk. Another year older. I was born this day 67 years ago. The older I get, the more I cherish the relationships I've cultivated over the years, so it saddens me I have not heard from my wife Parthena or any of my friends today. I trudge along to my chambers, loneliness impeding my lazy feet when I hear a clang and hushed whispers from down the hall. This man's getting a birthday. And Biram's doing stuff. Happy birthday! There's an entire table laden with saffron cakes, my favorite. Can't believe Parthena went to all the trouble. Porphyrios is going to give us a gift. Take the biggest one. Sponge on a stick. The original note and purpose are unclear, but it emits a faint, unpleasant odor. Oh boy, what a gift. My father died of old age. True. That's fair, I guess. He's 87. Look at all these look at all these mercenary contracts that are expiring soon. That's funny. Moody weather, distant rumbling. From the window of my chamber, I watch the uncharacteristically fierce storms rumbling across the landscape. A distant boom of thunder from a rank of clouds a scant few miles away. A troublesome deluge. Do the rains indicate some divine problem I've failed to ordain? Or are they simply the random movements of the wind? Either way, I have no wish to be caught in them. I hope the Mirai isn't signaling something. Not a good time to be outside. Interesting. Let us play a game of chess. Duchess Thea Chariste II is already waiting to begin our little chess match, waiting with a competitive grimace. Damn, she's talented! Oh my god, do we lose this game? Martial versus Intrigue. Her 22 against my 29 is no good. My 19 against her 19 is not great. Intrigue versus Learning. My 29 against her 29 is not great. Her 29 against my 29 is not... her 19 against my 30 is not great. And then Learning against Martial. My 30 against her 22 is okay, actually. Her 22 against my 30 is not too great. Okay, actually, I think we're gonna do okay. I know the rules of chess like the back of my hand. Her Martial's a little low. Our match marches on, Thea Chariste continuing with a series of devastatingly innovative strategic plays. Blast it, somehow this woman seems to counter every stratagem I employ. She's starting to win, though neither of us is even close to victory. The battlefield, the board, it's all just a case of that most important thing, warbles my opponent. She taps her forward with a knuckle for emphasis. We don't have a better play than going for this. No, we got lit up! That's the first time we've ever lost. A smug smile stretches from cheek to cheek in Thea Chariste's face. She has won while I have lost. With Zeus as my witness, I did all I could. My palms become sweaty, my knees weak as I realized the best of my ability is simply not enough to beat Thea Chariste. We'll see who wins next time. We'll see who wins next time. Damn, she is talented, though. I gotta give her that. Holy shit. Alright, Apira is 16 now. He's a man. We can invite him to court. He will accept. A bunch of people are about to join our court, actually. Invite all of them, and then we can finally get him divorced from her, hopefully. Because she's not up to snuff here. Oh! He just got married to her. Stefania of Demchok is just... I mean, they're both chaste. But... let's be honest. I can't convince him. It looks like Apira's fallen for her. Something about Stefania is really doing it for him. Okay. Alright, they're both unlanded. We'll see if we can get Apira some land someday. Apira, you ended up being a gray eminence. As familiar with the nuances of diplomacy as the back of his hand, Apira is a master of the art. A witch, beautiful, genius, robust. You're both chaste. You're not going to have a lot of kids, but we'll see how the kids turn out when we see them. He is with our court now, at least. My player heir is 15. She's coming in. Pretty sick, honestly. Can we arrange her like a really good marriage? No, not with my grandson. Unless they're not that closely related, I guess. I wanted... okay, whatever. Whatever. We'll do it when she grows up. Alright, with that, Dorothea is now 16. My player heir needs a spouse. She has a betrothed? Oh, he's zealous, stubborn, and craven. So she's brave while he's a coward? Man, they work well together, though, don't they? I didn't realize she was already betrothed, but that does work out. Shendi, Argead, Skadar. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I can work with that. Yep, that's fine. Go ahead. I guess I didn't need to keep up with that after all. We are starting to suffer from an at-peace penalty. If it starts to get too bad, I might need to declare a small war against areas we don't have yet. And we might have to reform the Hellenic faith eventually, too, because once we own the world, Warmonger is not doing us any favors. But it's going to take a long time before we can pull that off, yeah. We have tons of faith. We could pull it off. We'll have to reform it when we're ready. There it is, Schemer, the final perk. There it is, Intrigue +5 and Hostile Scheme Power way up. Crusader lives to understand and manipulate the things that drive other people and exploit them. Now at 1184, we can get him off of Intrigue and towards learning where we want him to be. Alright, Aristarchos is exalted among men now and a devoted servant. He's working his way up here. We certainly earned plenty of prestige and piety just passively. I've also found a new trick that's helping speed things up. If you click on Seek Indulgences, and then hit Enter on your keyboard, it takes care of the indulgence without having to go up and down and up and down and up and down constantly. What a saving grace that has been. Look at that. Oh my god, beautiful. It's been an absolute game changer. While enjoying how willingly Countess Irene does my bidding, her kinsman, Despot Hectorios, remains outside my reach. Irene is just the woman to help me change that, however. 82% fear of consequences to get a weak hook and some intrigue lifestyle experience. Okay, we go from a Count weak hook to a Despot weak hook. Emphasizes, I need no help to achieve my goals. Emphasize schemes. Let's go for that. Do not believe I can be coerced so easily. Wow, the 17% failed. Whatever. You still love us, and you know it. Seem to have overplayed my hand. Do not believe... yeah. Countess Irene seems to shrink before him, no longer filled with the confidence she had offered to back up my demands. Despot dashes my last hopes. My vassals know their place. Irene confirms it with her silence. Now he likes us at 72. Ah, whatever. We are back over 500k. $500,000. Yeah, there's so much cheating that I'm cutting out of this episode, by the way. Jesus. Thank you for your generous gifts, Desperate Jagala. Hey. Jesus Christ, the cheating never stops. The plots never stop. Alright, the at-peace penalty is starting to fly out of control a little bit. It's almost down to -20 already, so let's just pick on a county real quick. Just to get rid of the at-peace penalty here. The warmongers in us... they demand satisfaction. We can take out a little county right here and it won't cause any problems, really. I'd be shocked if it did. Alright, here we go. Graceful aging marshal by 1. Nice. Stop the villain behind this. Yeah, that won't even be a battle. Then we just wrap up this siege real quick and that's a war. An inappropriate exchange. He's becoming lustful, is he? My grandson Thomas seemed to enjoy our latest feast immensely. Afterwards, he couldn't stop talking about the feelings that locking eyes with one of the younger servants had caused in him. I guess. How the young rascals come of age. Good for you. Alright, we can now change lifestyles. It's perfect. End that war. There we go. And that one war should get rid of the at-peace penalty, correct? Correct. That's all they needed. They just needed a quick county war to be like, please, sir, something. I can do that for you. Alright, learning. Let's do development growth for now, because our health isn't really in danger. Disband. Let's get back to it. Now, Mongolia. Wow, Sardaria has absolutely exploded in size. What the hell? I mean, that's part of their domain, I guess. Go ahead. Huh. They're starting to take over Mongolia without me. Oh no. Hopefully they don't take over too much. Whoops. Yo, people are getting smallpox out here. Yeah, we have a smallpox outbreak that has begun. Jesus. But it's not like prisoners, so I can't, like, just execute the prisoner and toss them out. It's in the court. So, we'll see how that plays out. Hopefully no one serious gets too messed up by this. What? As I push aside the sheets to lay down, I find a little scroll resting on my bolster. Someone has entered my chambers unnoticed. A chill runs down my spine as I carefully unroll the thick parchment. My graceful star, lord of my heart, I can keep my feelings secret no longer. From this day on, I will do everything in my power to prove my loyal affections. We see each other soon. Until then, dream of me, my love. Eternally yours, Eudoxia. You have smallpox right now. Don't do that. Stop. I'm sorry. No. That's usually the kind of thing Chrysogonus would go for because he's a terrible man to his women, but... not the smallpox. Good. The outbreak of smallpox, which has ravaged my court, is finally over. Its victims have all either recovered or departed from this world. My nephew Trianos ensures me that all bodies have been properly disposed of and that the threat is completely gone. Good job, my nephew. Finally, we are safe. Thank goodness. Host a feast and have our player heir and granddaughter become our next honored guest? Absolutely. Start the feast. Let's do this. We have a lovely time ahead of us. Dorothea's waiting in the wings to be the next Basilius. Feast, a cheery gathering. Let's get to Despotissa Dorothea's feast. The guests are gathered in the great hall, lords and ladies from the near and far reaches of the realm. So many bites to choose from. Oh my god, Chrysogonus. Calm down. His bright spirits are high as the feast begins. This man just gets to it. Jesus. Whoa, a lot of family members can get married. Jesus. Well, that was a fast match right there. Okay. Yeah, I'll do these after the feast. Wow. Such a joy to see my friend Dux Pantolian. Once again, we eat, drink, and sing together, as if no time has passed since we parted last. We could have been dining in a barn, and this would still have been one of the greatest feasts I've ever been to. What would life be without Pantolian? Huge health boost from reinvigorating friendship. Damn. And 46 stress loss. By the way, Nana is in poor health at 91. Hang in there, Nana. Oh, she also has cancer. Oh, no. What is with our family and getting cancer, man? Do we have high odds running in the family? What is happening here? Why does that keep happening? Yeah, let's get a friendship going. Guilt Shen. As one plate of food is replaced by the next, my son, Teodoriku, goes on and on about parties. And that was how we salvaged that mess. Again, more friends the better. For our boy right here. Servants were carrying out impressively adorned entremets, a number of proud peacocks, skinned, cooked, and stuffed, and then redressed in their magnificent plumages. However, as Theodoros brought his knife close to one of them, the fowl came to with a shriek. This one wasn't cooked at all. It pecked at Theodoros' nose before bursting forth among the screaming and laughing guests. We haven't seen that one in a while. You gained raucous entertainment for 5 years. Another health boost. Good laugh prolongs life as long as you're not the butt of the joke. Damn, Chrysogonus, he's back up to good health after all that. Look at this man go to work. Things are going well for the guy. After days and nights of joyous company, my feast is soon going to be over. Most every guest seems to be pleased, except perhaps Theodoros, who is still clutching his nose where the peacock marked him. It also seems that no one wishes to sit close to Adalasia after a brutal disposal of the bird. Should do this more often. Alright. And with that, it's all done. What about honoring my daughter? My granddaughter. Interesting. Kind of skipped over that, didn't it? Prandial excess. Oh, yeah. The extravagance has gone too far, but Will you never be satisfied, I think is the right call here. They just eat too much. They eat too much. A legendary regalia. Hell yeah, sponsor that. Alright, Rando, you are 15 years of age now, and you have developed quite a bit. Let me know if you want to change the appearance in any way. You are brave and just, with a little spice thrown in, a little kick of flavor that makes you deceitful. So you're an analytic paragon. You've got 13, 18, 15, 12, 16 with 28 prowess already, while you still have your childhood traits. And we're gonna go ahead and find you a spouse since you didn't fall in love early with anybody. And she's chaste, lazy, and just. She's cynical, and you're an analytic paragon. This character's very honorable and can safely be trusted to keep secrets and stuff. He's very rational. She's ambitious, just, and cynical, and has pretty Amazonian and genius. She's got Amazonian, beautiful, and genius, but she's greedy, callous, and just. Personality's not as good. I kind of like Theognosia for you here. She's cynical, so she's not very good at following the faith. But you also have a sinful trait, so that kind of meshes well. She's ambitious and just. You're just and brave. I feel like you two would be really good for each other. She's charismatic negotiator. I think that'd work. Let me know if you want to change how either of these characters looks. I'm going to go ahead and send the proposal. Because otherwise he's going to get married to some random chick. I had to do it now. So hopefully you're happy with our choice of Theognosia. I'll send the proposal. You're both the level 2 beauty trait too, so absolute lookers. And then you will also be an adult very soon, so let's go ahead and once it clicks over, we'll see what kind of trait you got. Hopefully you get the level 3 or the level 4 trait, that'd be great. Guardian for Germanos. Make it an Argead, someone who's talented like this guy. Oh god. What are we doing here? Inspiration up late. Time disappears in Evanthia's shop, drinking meat as we excitedly discuss the regalia she's making for me. My imagining thing is there an indescribable tension? This is the woman making our regalia! Oh no, the hours grow late when my metalsmith puts down her hammer, takes a deep quaff from her goblet, and smiles at me knowingly. Is she? There can be no doubt of her intentions. I can barely contain myself. I sweep her bellows aside. Quick, the door. We don't even get an option. Slightly lower quality artifact. And we just lay with her because we're lustful. Crusader said, yep. Taking it. Oh my god. Gained to love her and everything. Ay, 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 Chrysogenos. You're a lot, my man. You are a lot. Failed elopement. An attempt to elope with my mother, Nana, has been thwarted? The captain of the guard tells me your vassal Dukes Anthemios was scheming to steal her away and marry her in secret. And if that wasn't enough, letters found in Nana's chambers indicate she was in on the whole thing? He's 94, married to 53. You're 92, on the brink of death. Oh, man. Giving me a headache. She was in on it, and Chrysogenos is in no position to, like, give Nana a hard time about that, so, you know, I guess it is what it is at that point. A sacred text. As I'm out for a stroll around the market, a merchant calls me over insisting he has something that will pique my interest. The scent of drying herbs and foreign tinctures overwhelms my senses as I approach the stall. He's rifling through his collection of dusty tomes and other treasures. After some digging, the merchant produces an old book and insists I need it for what is to come. Perhaps we can come to an agreement. Damn it. Oh well, 75 prestige is whatever. Sacred text bibliomancy. As I'm putting away my newly acquired Hellenic Iliad, a slip of parchment falls out. Upon it are instructions for a practice called bibliomancy, where one might divine their future from a passage in a book. All we need to do is open the text to a random spot and read the first fateful verse my eyes might fall upon. He would rather have nothing to do with the practice, but we have no stress to lose, and it's only like 12, so it's light, and we might get a perk, so we'll go for it. I follow the instructions to the letter and select a passage at random from the text before me. Shivering with anticipation, I open my eyes and read, "Fear is the mind killer. A coward dies 1,000 tiny deaths, yet a valiant man dies but once." What am I to make of this? Fascinating. This requires further research. My antiquarian Petra... Yeah. Go ahead. I discovered the true meaning of the passage. A sacred text, nothing to fear. I finally cracked the mysterious passage from Hellenic Iliad and feel much wiser for it. Thanks to that merchant, the threads of fate suddenly appear more clearly to me. Fear may well be the mind killer, but I have faced my fear. Without fear, I die but once. And a perk! I think we got 2 perks for that. One from the experience gain and one from... Damn. Okay, not bad, not bad. Very nice. Inspiration realized. The magnificent regalia. +1 diplomacy per fame, prestige per knight, prestige in general, and spouse opinion. It's not bad. I mean, damn, it's better than what we had. Might as well use it. Hell yeah. Magnificent regalia is now what we're using. I can't believe it. We actually got an item that we actually got to use. That's awesome. We'll take it. Education's at an end. Timaeus is up. Whoa! This man absolutely killed it. As an active and enthusiastic child, it is no surprise that Thomas has done well in his studies of war and combat. It is impressive to see such skill in someone so young. He displays a level of insight that's rare even among veteran commanders. Basilisk of Parthena has given the child invaluable guidance. Thomas would never have reached this far without her. Until we meet again, Thomas. He got brilliant strategist, famous champion, and reckless. Okay, Thomas, I see you. What the hell? Man popped off. Absolutely went to work. Apira still living the good life. Oh, I kind of like the look you took here, Apira. Look at that. Okay, I see you. I like the beard and mustache. That really comes together with the hat and all that. Damn. Damn. That's kind of sick. And then Rando, 16 years of age now, also became a brilliant strategist and a famous champion. Bravo, sir. Damn. And now it's you and Theognosia. We can make that official. Send the proposal. Excellent. May the best to you. Again, both of you. Let me know if you want to make any customization, though. I really like Apira. I dig your whole look, but let me know if you want to change it. Alright, back to the grind. Feast in 3 years. Let's get the Mongolians to appear, shall we? Oh my god, finally. Someone ended a feud? I can't believe it. Has Argead gained formidable family for 25 years. This house has a reputation for not taking slights lightly, going to great lengths to defend itself. 15 natural dread. Apparently our house was winning that one. I didn't do any of that, but that's really cool. I'm just glad to see a feud end. It's so childish. Damn, she looks... Never mind, I'm gonna keep going. Bossy, she's ready to go down the martial or stewardship tree. Good for her. Martial or stewardship? Her mom was stewardship. I could educate the child, maybe. I'm not great at either of those trees, though. Martial or stewardship? Eustianos would be great at martial. And he's a genius, too. Yeah, let's have that happen. And then Helen can be a great warrior, maybe? There you are. No! Nana died of cancer! Oh, at 93. Man, those low 90s are just like the death knell for our family. That is always where it seems to go wrong. She was doing so well, too. Rest in peace, Mom. Damn. That makes us the house head now that she's passed away, because she was taking over for us while that was happening. She did go and buy all the activities tree. These really are, for the most part, aren't things we can actually do, unless we have the DLC, though, like grand tournaments and stuff. So, yeah. I mean, they'd be cool if we had the DLC, but we don't. Is what it is. Distaste to detest. One moment I was enjoying a nice walk in the sunshine around the county of Roma, and the next I'm covered in excrement and wallowing in the mud. Once I have fiercely wiped the excreta from my eyes, I find the culprit with ease. Saad sends his regards, the peasant hanging out of the window screams before fleeing the scene. Pathetically, I try washing one fur I particularly treasure in a nearby stream, but it's clear that it is beyond saving. Oh, Saad. I will clean myself in his blood. Focused on revenge for 25 years. The scheme will have an increased success chance as it becomes our nemesis. We gain drenched in excrement for 3 years. Oh no. Oh no, I'm about to end this, man. You picked a bad enemy, you unlanded loser. Oh, you are going down, and you don't even know by how much. You don't know how doomed you are. Oh, you are... By the way, there is one faction left, and it's 4 counties. This empire underneath Chrysognos' 100 Dread rule, nobody is lifting a finger against this guy. They said, nope, not me. I'm going to listen intently and do what I'm supposed to do, and I think that's really cool. I think dreadful rulers in this game are just like, the fact that they can intimidate things down to having, like, no factions, that's wild. No agents, but we didn't need any. Just through sheer our skill against his is all we needed. Wow. That's actually crazy. He's out traveling, unprotected and alone. It's a murder hostile scheme, which we have a bonus on. Focused on revenge bonus, a job done right bonus, long reach bonus, intrigue advantage. Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, he's in trouble. He picked a bad enemy. Hope he's done with life. My kinswoman Theognosia has given birth to a daughter. Rando, this is your daughter here. Since the little one's part of the Argead Dynasty, should be blessed with a good name. She is an Amazonian genius and beautiful. She got the rank up trait from the 2 of you. That's lucky. What's a good name for Rando's daughter? There's not really much I can use from random, dude, huh? Could do Dudette, but that's pretty meh. I'm just gonna go with a name that sounds good to me. Melissa Argead Route. Maybe. Apollonia wasn't bad either. Viviana, that's a good name. Viviana Argead Route. May you go strong and wise. Very good. The learning perk. Hey. Court jester, a flatulous and a gentleman. My liege, you look so glum. Let me cheer you up with a poem that I have refined, my jester says, bells jingling. Ahem, lonely graves in summer. Toot toot, he farts. How cruel a mistress is random chance to cast her aside with nary a glance. Toot toot toot, he farts again, rhythmically. Without her, we are but hollow shells, each of us a little corpse, a hollow parallel. Toot, the final fart rings out. Did you like it? He asked, snickering. Bro, what are you doing? You're a prince. Aspiring flatulous. No. Poet and a flatulous. Your skills are marvelous. I'll pass on that one. That's a humor that, I know that might seem boring to some, but that's a humor I've never understood. Personally. Life in color. What a delightful day it is. The wind is refreshing, the sun is warm, insects chirp happily in the undergrowth, everything seems bright and vivid, and it's all because that hysterical sycophant Sod is finally blessedly dead. I can't contain my grin as a train of his friends and family file past me on their way to save their last goodbyes. The scowls I get in return from the bereaved only makes my smile wider. I turn it apart and a young beggar's eyes go wide as my smirk as I cheerily flip him a coin of such a value that his entire family eat well for weeks. It's the best day of my life. To make all the preparations necessary for Sod's departure from this world, I've interrupted my page. The churl went and died without any help from me. Loser. Oh my god. Idiot. Wow, Midas touched. Good job. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 1190 AD, which means we are 10 years away from 1200 AD, which is the base default time that the Mongolian Empire arises. Now, it could happen in 1192, could happen in 1210, could happen in 1203, could happen in 1197. We don't know. It's just supposed to happen very near 1200 AD. So at this point, it could happen at any time, and I'm pretty excited about that. We're still in fine health. Dorothea is still doing very well, our next heir, so that's really, really good. They're already starting to have some kids, so that's going great. Apira, you still just have the one kid, not surprising when both of you are very chaste. Helen is on her way. She doesn't have any new personality traits yet. Rando You have had one child with the Ignosia. It looks like she's pregnant with a second. And Viviana here is still too young to get a personality trait, so we'll keep going on that. Alright. Michael needs a guardian. Trianos would be great for him. Alright, but yeah, I just wanted to have a catch-up moment here because things are going well. I'm going to give it another 10 years probably in this episode, if I can manage to have the time for that. And if it doesn't start by then, we're going to have to try again tomorrow. Here we go. Actually, we're already back because it's been another 5 years. The at peace penalty is back up to -27. They hate being at peace, so I do have to declare another small war. This time, I guess we'll go pick on Argead right here for but a single county. We don't need to take that much. We just need to have a war so that our people, our vassals, don't try to upend us here. We do have an independence faction has started because the at peace penalty is getting so brutal. So we're gonna have to go back into it. Here we go. 45 days we can light this up here. Yeah, Callistos is just so good. Let him do it. Had to do another war. They hate it when there's not a war. They hate it. See, the independence faction went away because the at peace penalty went away now that we're at war. Definitely something we're going to have to change. Rando's second child. Another daughter who is, again, beautiful genius Amazonian. Golly. Gregoria. Gabrielia, Sibylla, Pavlina, Martha, Demetra, Justina, Zoe. I kind of like Justina and I kind of like Zoe. Let's go with oh my god, my caps lock is clearly on. Let's go with Justina, Argead route. So you have Viviana and Justina. There they are. Lucky rolls on the kids there. We love that. Make sure that... Let me make sure that you're raising those kids. Where are you on this list? I mean, that's your wife. I gotta type rando, don't I? Because finding you is gonna be a nightmare. There you go. Make sure you raise your kids properly. And Apira... Helen still has Justianos, who's very talented, but it might be better to have you do it, actually, now that I'm having these ideas. You are a genius, after all. Yeah, educate your child. No, not her. Your child. Okay, it must be because she already has someone. Remove guardian. Educate child. Apira. Come on, game. Work with me here. Work with me. There you go. Perfect. That'll be good. Back to the war here. This is what my people wanted. It's what they needed. We're not hitting a Tangri area. We were trying to leave Tangri alone. Man, the Jews really took over up here. That's kind of crazy. We got the fascination! There it is! Development growth up 15% in all Hellenic counties, and now we wait until 1200 AD, which is really close. Damn. It's time. Let's do this thing. 90-night, everybody. 6 to 1826. Have you no shame? It says Chrysogenos of all people. Okay. Like you wouldn't have done it too. Why do we say that like we wouldn't have done it ourselves? Doesn't make any sense. So be it. Alright, another war down means that we don't have to worry about it for a little bit. The at peace penalty will probably go up in another 5 years to the point we'll have to take care of it again. But until then, and there it is. Paragon of Virtue. We're at the second highest level of devotion, finally. And the second highest level of fame, exalted among men. Chrysogenos is trying to live up to the other rulers, but without wars to help him do that, it is a little harder. Wow, he's in poor health! Yo, he might not make it to the Mongolian Empire. It might be Dorothea after all. What the hell? That's kind of crazy. And would you look at that? We just hit 600,000 gold, and we're about to hit 300,000 soldiers. We actually can hit 300,000 soldiers. 475,000 renown. You know, just a little extra something something. You know, things are just kind of coming together a little bit. Jesus. Ailing with age, befuddled. Where was I going? Why did I come in here? I could have sworn... Right, I was looking for a something. Was it urgent? I had to get back to someone. Quickly. Next week? Yes, I think so. Aha, there it is. That's what I wanted. I needed that for... Your mind isn't as fast as it once was. 25 stress because of calm. What was I thinking about? Yeah, he is getting older for sure. Scandalous priest. Come on, guys. Condemn her for her transgressions. Be better. Theognagia has given birth to another daughter. You've got 3 daughters, Rando. And they all are somehow hitting Amazonian Genius and Beautiful when you guys are... I mean, the Amazonian Genius should hit every time because you both have that. But you both have handsome... You have handsome and pretty, not beautiful. And somehow you're rolling it every time. That is so crazy. What? Someone used a weak hook on our council? How the... I don't remember ever giving a weak hook out, so that's kind of crazy, but... Nana Argead route in honor of Nana? Maybe. Yulia's a good name. We'd have Justina, Viviana, and Yulia. Yeah, that's good. Yulia Argead route. Learn on the job, get that huge skill boost. Look at those skills now, dude. Learn on the job is so wild. Jesus. That has got to be debatably the best perk in this game. Not, you know, not without a discussion. That's why I said debatably, but it's debatably the best church in the best perk in the game. Those stats right there are bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Oh God, guys. The Roman Empire is making plays, dude, and I can't stop them. I can't change the authority to level 4 until 1200 AD. The next 8 years, there's nothing I can do to stop our people from doing this themselves. Oh no. Oh no. Hang in there, Mongolia. I want to see you rise up. We did reach over 300,000 levies and 500,000 renown, by the way. That renown is definitely catching up to the gold number. They're both cruising, though. They are going so fast. Where? Right there. Yeah, he's already Hellenic, that's why. Sure, I guess. Welcome. Why not? Welcome, friends. A new feast begins. This is where I want to be. Get that huge stress relief, please. Our stress was slowly climbing from friends dying and stuff. Oh, up, oh, up. Oh, yeah, another friend, please. Blow some feet. It's such a joy to see my sister and friend Anna. Once again, we eat, drink, and sing together as if no time has passed since we parted last. We could have been dining in a barn, and this still would have been one of the greatest feasts I've ever been to. What would life be without Anna? Another reinvigorating friendship thing for a huge boost. Oh yeah, we're pumping up the fine with that. Yeah. We will live on. We cracked open the next barrel, it's gone bad, it's all gone bad. Yeah, the wine merchants will still be in town. We'll fight the thirst. We're just. We won't have everyone else pitch in. That is messed up to do in the middle of a party. That would be pretty messed up, not gonna lie. How many members do we have in the Dynasty now? Over 9,000! Over 9,000 living members. Whew. That's a lot of the Argeads running around, I tell you that. That's pretty mental. This time we get to do the toast. The feast starting to draw to a close. My visitors are surely expecting to lavish a little attention on Despotissa Dorothea, our esteemed guest of honor. Our next heir to the throne. Alright, a toast to Despotissa Dorothea. She gains highly esteemed for 10 years, 150 prestige, 20% monthly prestige for 10 years. Wow. Hell yeah, get her set up a little bit. On her own, she seems to be doing okay. No negative stress other than drunkard. Which is a bummer, but you know, it's not the end of the world. One intrigue, because she's just and honest. I didn't realize how terrible she was at intrigue. Damn, Dorothea, that's tough. Rando, another kid? Another daughter? 4 girls, dude? And they're all beautiful? Genius Amazonian. Jesus. Adrian. Yeah, that'll be good. Oh, nope. Adrian. That it's all done. Jeez. Oh. Eager Reveler! We love that. Also, Apira, I know you're chaste. Yeah, still no more kids. They're like, nope. One's enough. I'll keep you posted if that changes. Oh, wait! I lost track of you here. I need to get you a nice wife here. Oh, I would never expected to go as close to... Thanks, Despotissa Alnaz. We're friends. Alright, you are... You're out there. You have made your plays. You are just, ambitious, and impatient. And an insightful thinker. Here we go. Senate Argead Nomberg. That would be a good match, but she doesn't own anything. But then again, it looks like none of your potential suitors do. That'll work. Absolutely. Send the proposal with Zene Argead Nomberg. A guaranteed beautiful genius Herculean children, so I mean... Might not own any land yet, but that could change. Ailing with age, aching. By the will of Asclepius. Why am I so sore? I slept well as I usually do, but whenever I stretch, I can feel my bones all but sparking as they scrape against each other. I stare down at my hands, closely observing the nails, yellowing with age, atop skin that's wrinkling more than I'd like. It's difficult to imagine that youth once surged through this flesh, hot and vital. Do your nails yellow with age? Is that a real thing? Did one's joints creak like this? Your body's beginning to slow down? We're still in fine health. We're not doing great, but we're still in fine health. Huh. It's kind of a bummer. It has basically been another 5 years, so we're probably going to have to declare war here for the at-peace penalty, which is building up. It's in the negative 20s now. We'll probably just pick on Khazir right here. That looks like a tiny little county we can do what we need to against. If you can't tell, I stopped keeping track of all these plots. They're just constantly fabricating hooks on each other. I can't keep up. Alright. When 1195 here rolls around, let's go ahead and declare war on Khazir for the at-peace penalty. Trying to take as little of the Mongolian Empire as possible. Because I really do want it to happen. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Let me know if we've already lost that chance. But, I think I can still make it happen. We don't need this sway anymore, so that'll be fine. Okay. It is 1195. It's time. Yeah, go sell that off. Giovanna comes of age to grow up fast as a fortune builder. Good for her. Now that I think about it, Rando, you now have 2 daughters that are not being raised by you because you're already occupied. We can have Theognosia do it, though. Yulia and Adrian. Adrian? And educate child. Yulia. There you go. Now the 2 of you are raising all 4 of your kids. Pyrrha, you still have Helen. How is she doing, by the way? 12 years old now. She's just and humble. That's not bad. Decent personality. We need to go to war. Rando's got a 5th kid. Finally a boy who is also beautiful. I'm tempted to call him Dude. Dude Argead Rat. Oh my god. It's Random Dude, right? We already have Rando. Could call him Randy. Lazaros, Philothios, Athanasios, Dorotheos, Focus, Thomas, Valerios. Valerios is a nice name. Yeah, Valerios Argead Route. We're gonna go with that. Just keep in mind that oh, you can only change the name if it's your character. Never mind. Just kidding. I was about to tell you a lie. Alright, Kazir, I'm sorry about this, but we need to declare war or my people are gonna be mad at me. Make it so, everybody. Count Joichi II. I don't think there's any Tengri leaders left, so unless, like, the Khan is gonna come from the common people, I don't know. I'm starting to feel like it's not gonna happen. We'll keep letting it try until it's like 1215 AD, if it reaches that far, and then we just know it's not gonna happen. Or, before 1200 AD rolls around, my people take over all this land, because I can't stop them until 1200 AD. Either of those could really happen. Another learning lifestyle perk, and there it is. Scholar it is. Bang. Nice. That's pretty good. I guess we can start working on this tree. We don't really need it, but we can do diplomacy too. Nah, we'll keep here. We'll keep here. Thank you for your generous gifts, Despotissa Ulawa Yesi. Ulawa Siwi? Ulawa, yeah. That thing. Can't have another feast for another 3 years here. Oh, I'm paused. Whoops. That's not helping us get through stuff. I don't know. I don't think he's going to reach living legend and religious icon the way things are going. I just don't think he's going to live long enough. And with the complete reduction in wars that we've done, because usually that's where a bunch of it come in, is from the wars. But because we're not really warring with Chrysogenos, he's not getting a chance to build that fame and infamy. That piety. The foppish fiend. 16 to 2700 sounds about right. Y'all are sieging that? Good. No ransoms? Okay. Family members can get married. And that's the war. And now the at-peace penalty should be gone for another short while, I suppose. And we go back to it. We go back to it. We can go over that land, though. Grant the vassal. Come on. What? What? Huh? Oh, this doesn't belong to anybody. Well, well, well. Look who was never gonna own anything, but now can. Apira, you are the eldest of my people, so I shall give you land. Build that into something. You are now a count, serving under Despotissa Pavlina the Proud. And when we get more land, Rando, you're next. Oh no. Oh no, smallpox is back again? The curse of death has fallen upon my court. A case of smallpox has been discovered. The unfortunate victim is my kinswoman Zoe. The taint possessing her flesh is a danger to us all. While she remains afflicted, no life at court is safe. Isolate her and pray for redemption. Let's stop the villain behind this. Okay. She's, with smallpox and gout, she's still in fine health. Wow. With her doctor's help, constant care, exotic food, strong blood, and Amazonian, she's able, and the fact that she's only 19, able to fight it off so far. That's good. That's really good, because that could have been a lot worse. But it's going to spread. And that's not good. That's less than ideal. A goblet? No. Thank you, but no thank you. Stop it. Oh, my wife has cancer now too? I swear cancer is just lighting us up every time. Today I was given grave news. My wife Parthena has fallen ill with cancer. I fear this is the end. Only a miracle could save her. If this wants to know how my wife should be treated, I leave it up to her. The age of the world. I've been studying the ancient religious texts and the writings of scholars, and they all seem to agree that the world ended 6,000 years after its creation. Oh yeah, we've seen this before. Yeah, let's consult more Flamens. Wow, just like that, the smallpox was taken care of. I guess she just survived the... Yeah. Zoe just recovered, and then nobody was in trouble anymore. Wow, that went really well, actually. Easy. You, your first child. A son who is beautiful, genius, and Amazonian. Xenon. Pantolian. Pantolian is pretty good. Pantolian. Argead route. And then let's make sure that you're raising him. Rando. You're not going to be able to raise Valerios. You need someone else to raise him. Sure. We'll do it because you're loaded up. I'll help out. Pantolian. You can be educated by your father, of course. Come on now. It doesn't like how small the name is, I don't think. Uh-oh. That's alright, we can do it the other way around. There you go. Make sure they're raised well. Another game of chess against another impressive individual. Duchess Cheery, the Pilgrim of Ghana. Yikes. Yikes. Her 31 Marshal against my 42 Intrigue. But we are now way better than we used to be. Our 28 Marshal against our 18 Intrigue. So we're good there. Intrigue against Learning. Our 42 Intrigue against her 37 Learning. She's got really good Learning, though. Her 18 Intrigue against our 57 Learning has no hope. Our 57 Learning against her 31 Marshal is our best play. Our match marches on. Jiri continuing with several well-executed adaptive strategies. Blast it, somehow this one seems to counter every strategy I employ. We're neck and neck, though neither of us is even close to victory. The battlefield, the board, it's all just a case of that most important thing, warbles my opponent. She taps her forehead with a knuckle for emphasis. Our match marches on. Jiri continuing with a variety of cunning feints and ploys. Naturally, my techniques cunningly foil my opponent. I'm in the lead for now, and victory is so close I can taste it. You may think you're winning, chortles my opponent, but you only think that because I want you to think that. And I know that you know that I know you know that. And I know that you know that I know that you know that. You can outthink me? Our match marches on. Jiri continuing several well-executed adaptive strategies. Oh, she's countering our stratagems again. It's neck and neck again. Either of us might take this match at any moment. Do you think they appoint some kind of king of games? Queries my opponent, scratching her chin. I feel like I'm working towards that title already, you see. No, it will be us. No! You're kidding me! There's no greater disappointment than that which I feel when staring at the pieces in this board. The arrangement clearly dictates that I've been bested. With Zeus as my witness, I did all I could. How did she beat you, Chrysogenos? Did you get complacent? How did you lose this? My palms would go sweaty and my knees weak as I realized the best of my ability is simply not enough to beat Jiri. Oh my god, no. Chrysogenos. How could you lose that? What are you doing? 700,000 gold. 750,000 coming soon to theaters near you. You've had another kid, you! This time a daughter. Anastasia. I mean, that was fast. That was easy. That's a great name. Make sure that Anastasia gets raised by you here. There you are. Perfect. Apira does have a second child. Oh! Can I change? You named them both Helen. She's beautiful. Both of your kids are beautiful. Do you pronounce them differently? Like, oh, okay. Interesting call, Apira. Interesting move. Not gonna lie, I didn't see that coming. Well played. That's funny. Wow, really? Come on now. How am I gonna do this? Just look up Apira again, I guess. That is not Apira. Why can you not raise this child? Maybe your wife's gonna have to do it. That is so interesting. I guess a random genius will have to do. Germanos, my grandson, is a genius. I'll have you know. That's super interesting. Don't know what's going on there, but alright. Oh my god, have you heard the one about the Basilius and the stable boy, my lord? It goes like this, my jester Honoriu muses happily. My face is flushed and tears of laughter are running down my cheeks. Where does he get all the jokes from? He's hilarious. Perhaps it's time to get back to work, lest I die from laughter. Go on, tell it. Chance to lose most of our stress left. 1% chance of death. Chrysogenos! Survived his laughing fit. Good for him. I love that there's a 1% chance to die of laughter. That's so wild. As my loyal vassal Despotissa Euphrosyne stalks towards my son Porphyrios with seething anger in her eyes and a knife in her hand, I do not even stop to think. I grab the closest thing that can be used as a weapon and charge. Who knew cutlery could be so sharp? Oh, you gain the trait Murderer and Dynastic Kinslayer. Oh. You gain 34 dread and she's killed by us. Yo! Despotissa Euphrosyne is 100 years old and in fine health? What? Oh my god! She's crushing it. Her husband died of old age at 74. Here she is at 100 in fine health. Oh my word. I will deflect the knife. Prowess challenge. My son? 10% chance my son dies? No. Charge straight to cover. No. I acted in defense of Porphyrios. You all saw it. Oh my, she's about to die at 100 because we're saving our son. No one is hurt 66%. I almost managed 23%. 10% I fail. And Porphyrios is killed by Despotissa. That's not a secret. You did it in the middle of a feast. I'm gonna do it. I grab the closest thing that can be used as a weapon and charge. I kill the 100-year-old lady who has 81 learning and decided this was the way to go. Act in defense of Porphyrios, you all saw it. Was killed in an attack. Yeah, sure, we'll call it an attack, if that's what you want to call it. A toast to Despotissa Dorothea. Wow. Now that is not an event at a feast I've seen before. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do, because now I'm not going to be able to go check that out. Oh well. That was a new event. Wow, was that a new event. It's just 2 entities left over here, by the way. And it's almost 1200 AD, so soon we can stop our followers from attacking them, so that'll be good. So that 100-year-old lady got me thinking, oh, whoops. How old are the characters on this map? Get rid of all filters, age. The oldest character on the map is Biur Anuya, who is 101. He's the courtier of Countess Martha. So we just killed the 2nd oldest person in the known world. Because she tried to attack our son. What was that all about? But absolutely congrats to Biur Anuya for making it to 101. This man is absolutely out here making it that far. Few people in the 90s, but they probably won't make it. We'll see. Alright, the Greco-Roman play in Constantinople has brought to my attention that Valeria, a renowned Greco-Roman playwright, intends to hold a performance of a heroic title, The Passion of Apollo. The price of admission is steep. This is likely a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to witness a Valeria play with my own eyes. Let us go. And I'm going to have to call it here right at the turn of the century, where we'll get to start the late era next time. I've been recording for over 2 hours, closing in on 2.5 hours. And me and my recording software could only handle so much waiting for this Mongolian Empire to arise. So I'm going to have to try to get them to appear next time. Passion of Artemis. As I watch the play unfold before me, it quickly becomes clear why Valeria is so well known as a literary genius. The prose, the performance, all of it makes me feel as though I'm witnessing the events of the Sacred Chronicles unfold in front of me. As if I were there to behold Gaia's work myself. Once the play is drawn to a close, I find myself alone with Valeria. I could write better than this. Learning challenge against her? Trivial. And we'll do that next time. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like. And if you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing. But either way, thank you so much for joining Chrysogenos, the wolf, and I on this journey. I don't know if he'll survive the next episode. We'll see. He's in poor health. Worst case, we'll have to take over as Dorothea, who's pregnant again. Alright. And we'll catch up with everyone next time as well. This, I don't know. I have no idea how long this episode's going to be with all the cuts. It's going to be probably the greatest feat of editing I've ever done in my life, but there's only one thing left to do this campaign, and I'm trying to get to it. I'll see all of you next time.